Good afternoon, everyone. I'm CBS19 Chief Meteorologist Brett Anthony here in our CBS19 Weather Center, and we are streaming live on our CBS19 Plus channel, of course on our Facebook page and on our YouTube channel. Maybe you're hearing the thunder outside over Tyler right now, or seeing some flashes of lightning across parts of East Texas. Currently, this is a live picture from Broadway looking northward toward downtown, and you can see we are getting some heavy rainfall here in Tyler. Not a severe thunderstorm warning, but it is deemed a strong thunderstorm with some winds up to about 30 or 35 miles an hour. There might even be a little bit of hail in that, and we're going to take a look at that here in just a second. But you can see the rain coming down in front of the camera, and it is heavy in some spots. We'll probably pick up a quick ½ inch of rain out of this. All right, let's go to our CBS19 live radar here. And I'm going to show you the little pocket of rain that's developed out of southern parts of Smith County, and it's moving back to the north as we switch sources and go back over to our radar. And we'll look at that here in just a second. New Chapel Hill, Browning, and Tyler. Zach, can we go over to the radar? And we'll look at those showers and thunderstorms moving through. There you go. Okay, so Browning, New Chapel Hill, Owentown, right into Tyler. Let's just zoom on down right into the southeast side of Tyler. Again, Broadway, and then we're looking up north here toward our camera, and there's Fleschel, there's Irwin, Shiloh. All of that heavy rain is going to be just east of Highway 69, so this is Broadway. Just to the east of that, there's that heavy rainfall on the east side of town. County Road 35. Lightning strikes are coming up. There have been about 400 lightning strikes in the last 15 minutes all across East Texas, but in this area here in the last 15 minutes, you can count them out. There's about 10 or 11. So it's coming down every couple of minutes. You'll hear a crack of thunder across the area. Out toward Browning, Starville, and Owentown. This is County Road 26, some heavier rain just crossed there. If you live on Farm to Market Road 2767, some heavy rain. Again, no severe thunderstorm warnings, no tornado warnings, no watches in effect. We just have some summertime thunderstorms occurring right now. But White House seeing some of the rain beginning to let up. Noonday, it's lighter rain there over toward Tyler Pounds. It's about to pick up in Lindale and Winona. If you live out there in Lindale, you're talking about the storm's not moving very fast, about 15 miles an hour. And so that storm, as it pushes northeastward, will likely arrive in the Lindale area, perhaps. I'll put the leading edge on this here. Making it up to Lindale at about 3:59. So in about 45 minutes, the showers and thunderstorms should make it up there. Swan about 3:36. Thedford at about 3:46. So that heavy cluster of thunderstorms creeping across Tyler, across Interstate 20, eventually up toward Lindale between Winona, Hawkins, and Lindale. Another a loud crack of thunder there. So a pretty intense lightning bolt coming down here. All right, going back down to the south, here's another heavier thunderstorm in southern parts of Cherokee County, just brushing by Alto. There's Alto. Let me zoom back in. And from Wells to Alto, right to the west and southwest of 69, toward Pollock, between Waichus and Alto, right in this area here. Let's see if we can go in just a little bit tighter toward Brunswick and Wildhurst. At Farm to Market Road 1911 and County Road 2812. That's where the heaviest rain is occurring right now. What can you expect? Wind gusts close to 30 miles an hour, maybe up to 35 miles an hour. Heavy rainfall, torrential rainfall in some of these storms. And again, maybe just a little bit of hail. In fact, let me go ahead and see if we can turn on our hail tracker and see if we're getting any kind of hail in this storm. Right there, none. So it doesn't look like there's any hail in the Wildhurst area. I'll come on back up here to Smith County on that thunderstorm, and it doesn't look like there's any small hail also embedded in that storm there. So that's good to know that this, at least this thunderstorm as we see it, is not producing much hail. We do have a stronger updraft. That's what our Titan indicator would show us there. All right, I'm going to pull this all back out. You can see these are fairly widely scattered. The heaviest showers and thunderstorms are back to the southwest as we expected today. We thought most of the activity would line up from Lufkin toward Crockett and Palestine, with maybe a shower making it up to Tyler, Longview, and Henderson, over toward Carthage and Marshall, having less of a chance to see some showers and thunderstorms today. I'll throw this into motion for us. Oops, look at this picture here from Paul Buck down in Crockett earlier today. So a nice little shelf cloud. You can see the rain. This is just the rain shaft inside of that dark cloud as it's moving up. If you do have a picture that you want to share with us, either on the Facebook page or by emailing us, weather at cbs19.tv. Go ahead and do that. We'll try to get that on tonight at 6 o'clock and at 5 o'clock. But anyway, so that one cluster of showers and thunderstorms, new lightning bolt just showing up there on the northeastern part of it. I'm going to zoom in down toward Lufkin now. We'll pan up and then go in toward Lufkin in parts of Angelina County, southwestern parts of Cherokee County. Let me throw that back into motion. That's what I was trying to do. You'll see again, these showers are developing. These are sea breeze showers, believe it or not. So we've got heavy southeast winds bringing in a lot of moisture from the Gulf. And as those showers move over this warmer land mass down to the south toward Apple Springs and Diboll, look how fast that thunderstorm just blew up around Apple Springs. That'll track over toward Kennard and maybe up toward Alto if it can continue in that direction. Anyway, they're moving in from the southeast with all that moisture, and as that moisture hits that land and the air begins to rise, we get these showers and thunderstorms forming. Let me go on over here toward San Augustine, down toward Chirino, and the north end of Sam Rayburn toward Etoile and Woden. You can see a couple showers just kind of splitting the lake there over 103. But if you know anybody that might be out on the lake, I would probably tell them to seek shelter for the time being, as we have another heavier thunderstorm moving in here toward Brownville. South end of Toledo Bend also seeing some showers and thunderstorms that'll eventually move up toward Hemphill. And back here toward Angelina County, in the northern end of Angelina County, the biggest, strongest thunderstorm probably on the map, moving right through Apple Springs and Blix right now, headed toward Kennard, up toward Wildhurst, and then I'll widen it back out here again. Alto, it looks like that thunderstorm, if you look at it, you'll see how it's moving, and then it just kind of slows down a little bit. So it may drift, believe it or not, back to the north a little bit and get into Alto. I'm not sure that that thunderstorm can make it all the way to Rusk. A lot of see how those thunderstorms weaken? So they move up toward Palestine. There's a little bit of rain-cooled air to the north, and you can see the showers and thunderstorms just kind of weak. For instance, even the one that's moving into Tyler was stronger as it moved through Jacksonville, got through southern parts of Smith County, and now as it's approaching Tyler, it is trying to weaken. It will rain itself out likely. It may reach Lindale. I said it probably would at about 3:49 in about a half hour. It's only moving at 14 miles an hour, so there's a chance that those showers and thunderstorms never make it up to Lindale. Canton, maybe this shower here, and I doubt it. Probably just makes it to Athens and it falls apart. Over here toward Cushing, I see another little shower trying to bubble up. It'll struggle as it moves back into southeastern parts of Smith County. I really do think there's less of a chance of rain at Marshall and Longview, Carthage. Garrison might get a light rain shower. Center, maybe a light rain shower. Henderson, maybe you get a little shower here. All right, let me see if I can go and put the estimated rainfall on here for the last 24 hours. This will take a second to kick in. This will also include yesterday afternoon's showers and thunderstorms that we saw. So you can see across the area, since yesterday afternoon in the scattered showers and thunderstorms, there have been areas, for instance, northwest of Cushing, that are getting close to 3 inches of rainfall. Marshall, also about 1.5 inches to 2 inches of rainfall. I'll widen that out just a little bit. I did have reports yesterday in Palestine of more than 1 inch, 1.5 inches of rainfall. You can see a lot of that over Anderson County, from Elkhart to Anderson County. Some heavier rainfall in those areas. And then over here toward Troop, Laneville, and Cushing, also some heavy rain. Let me just check out, and I just want to show you, there's not a lot of wind with this, so there's just really no tornado threat with these storms. There's a little bit of, I'd say, just wind in terms of being produced by the thunderstorms and downdrafts here in the southern end of Cherokee County, and maybe some scary looking clouds down there, some clouds that are kind of hugging the ground, probably like that picture that I showed you down toward Crockett. But otherwise, there's not a lot of concern with these showers and thunderstorms today in terms of them being tornadic, so that's good news. It is, again, we're getting into the time of the year where the tornado threat lessens, the heavy rainfall, the flash flood threat goes up, and these summertime thunderstorms can produce these types of quick showers. All right, let's go through the maps here. You'll see this is, again, a picture that we got from Crockett, from Paul Buck. This is looking to, I believe he said, to the northeast And you can see this little shelf, this little Arcus cloud here. It's in that arc shape, right? So there's cooler air at the top of the thunderstorm, and as it's descending, it's meeting the very warm air that's rising. And so at this point here, that net condensation is outpacing net evaporation of the air falling. And back here you have a really heavy pocket of rain falling out of the thunderstorm, creating some of that cool outflow that is helping to create that shelf cloud. It's all because we have a rather large area of high pressure here over the eastern part of the United States. And what we're looking at here is a clockwise flow around that high, right? And so you're getting this flow of air coming off the Gulf, and all of those showers are just kind of bubbling up, sea breeze showers that start another shower. As the cool air flows out from one thunderstorm, it initiates a new thunderstorm, and then another one and another one. So these go till about sunset, and then they eventually will just fall apart, so we won't really have to worry about them. In fact, I'll show you here, 7 o'clock, showers, thunderstorms, pretty much fading away at that time, so they'll be gone. Tomorrow we could do this again. Not super concerned about as widespread showers that we saw yesterday and again today. But just to recap before we go to break and go back to whatever was on CBS 19 Plus, and we get back to getting ready for our CBS 19 news at 5 o'clock. Just to recap, we do have that thunderstorm sitting right over the city of Tyler right now. Again, not severe at this time, but maybe producing some 30, 35 mile an hour wind gusts. Same holds true at Winona. That'll, if it can hold together, makes it all the way up to Lindale within the next, say, 45 minutes or so. I'll throw this back into motion for us so you can see the general movement of these showers and thunderstorms. Heavier clusters, it looks like right now, southern Cherokee County, Angelina County, and then more back here toward Madisonville, Centerville, back toward Corsicana. And those will continue moving. This is sort of an odd direction for us to see thunderstorms from the southeast back to the northwest. Oftentimes, our showers and thunderstorms come at us either from the southwest to the northeast or from the northwest to the southeast. So again, this is the influence of the Gulf moisture and the sea breeze kicking in this afternoon, lifting these showers all the way up into East Texas. All right, I appreciate you guys watching us here on our YouTube channel and on our Facebook page and on our CBS 19 Plus stream. If you have any questions on the Facebook page, have any pictures you want to share with us, please either email us, weather@cbs19.tv, or post those on the Facebook page. Any questions, we'll try to answer those. But we appreciate your time this afternoon. And for now, again, no severe thunderstorm warnings across East Texas, just some pockets of heavier rain. We'll have updates again coming up as the day goes on.